Hey, hello, and welcome to a Sorare Thursday Club special. Happy card reveal day to everyone. Santé. If you have not had enough of people open up their JPEG condom wrappers yet, you're in the wrong place, baby, because we're about to light it up for another round. I am Ricky, aka the Sorare Mamba on Sorare. Joined as always by my glamorous co-host Johnny, aka DawNados. How are you this evening, sir?
I'm good. I'm excited to get tearing these wrappers open. They've been sitting in our galleries for feels like about a year, but it's probably only been about 6 weeks. But yeah, very excited. Obviously, we've all seen everyone's all openings on Twitter, all the shinies, all everything. It's all going on.
Yeah, been in the office today, just watching everyone post up their hits. I was like, oh God, I'm so jealous. I have to wait to record this tonight. I have to wait, but we're here. We're finally here. Big day for Sorare. Big week. It's kicking off everywhere. Love it. Mbappe's on billboards. We're in Le Quit. We're on Sports Bible.
Wow.
Nellis's mates are being blindfolded. It's all going on. Love it, right? Big week.
They smashed it this week. Sorare have smashed it. We're talking about on WhatsApp when they've done the Sorare calendar was really great for October. Obviously, all this advertising stuff and now this. So good work, Sorare.
Yeah, there's been a fair bit of negativity at times recently. So yeah, it's good to get that positivity train departing the station. Anyway, we are going to smash through our pack openings to see if we can hit some special editions. That's what we're all chasing, right? That 10% chance. Get those lovely, shiny, flashy, animated cards. Before that, let's hit on a couple of other things that have happened today. Big Mark in mainstay himself, Mbappe, has gone. He has gone for 35k this evening to Cherney T11, 35k. Back in the day, that was an extremely cheap price, wasn't it?
I mean, it's still a loss of money, isn't it? I think I'd rather see it as the prices from a few years ago were mental. Like, this is still a hell of a lot of money. Like, wow. I mean, I don't know if Cherney T11, do you? I mean, is he a big name whale in the? You're a whale. You must know him in your circles.
I'm a tiny whale. I'm like a beluga. Yeah, I've heard of him. The person that comes second, who just got outbid with him, is a new whale, though, wasn't he? It was a new account that was like freshly loaded up, no cards, and his first thing he did was going for the Mbappe auction, which is a good sign, right? You want to see that fresh whales in the pond. So that was exciting. But yeah, Mbappe's gone 35 grand. Would have been small money not that long ago, but this one spins around. Cool purple design. As a unique, I do like this color scheme with those weird brown ones back in the day. I do like this one. Lovely card. Hasn't actually started on fire for Real Madrid at all, has he? But, he is the poster boy for the company. So very nice. Speaking of new card designs, obviously that's one. Let's highlight another one. Your boy.
What a guy.
Your boy Dwight.
The real goat. I'm waiting for someone to blindfold me for 10 hours and then reveal me to Dwight McNeil, and I'll be happy.
Yeah, exactly. So here is just a regular Dwight McNeil card. What do you think of the design of these cards from first glance?
I like him. I mean, we're talking about them. I think the rare cards look cool. But yeah, I think they're good. I kind of like the band. It's obviously very different to what we're used to. People don't like change, but I think it's grown on me throughout the day, to be honest with you. The sort of left-hand band with all the information on there. I like that you can see the full shirt. I think it's cool. I wouldn't have minded a bit more sort of stuff on the back. I thought we were told there was going to be some back stuff coming in, but maybe they can add it at a later date, or maybe they're just not doing anything. I don't know, but
very clean back.
It is a clean back, but no, I think they're cool. I like them a lot. And if you think about where we've come from when we first started to this now, like it's developed so much now, isn't it? It's great.
Decent set of scores on the lad here as well. I think it's a nice looking card. I like the bigger player. It feels like, just a bigger card overall because the player is so much bigger on it. Less like of the blank space. Probably wouldn't be my favorite design. I'm like a retro guy though, so I love the old ones. I like some of the special design ones, but it is different. It's definitely unique. We have criticized them for occasionally them releasing, like when the Korea or the J League ones came out for the new season, they just look the same as the old ones. Like there wasn't enough variation. This is definitely different. You know,
It is, and it's difficult.
You know where this comes from.
Exactly, and you can't please everyone, can you? Like, I prefer, for example, the liquid ones where they did, and the marble ones they did.
Yeah,
which were great. From I think were they the liquid edition Starboy ones or whatever.
Yeah,
I've got one of them, but like I really like those. Some people didn't like those, and you know I've seen a lot of people saying they really like these new cards. I wouldn't say they're my very top favorite ones, but they're definitely good. Are really good. So.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's definitely unique. You definitely know which year it's from. Probably not my favorite at the moment, but it is growing on me. Yeah, not bad. And then I'd have to show the holo as well. This is the big one, wouldn't it? The 22 hits, 22 cards only, 11 legends and 11 of the big names. Got a card each, and this is Hans Vanaken. He was my only shot, I think, of getting a holo, and he's already gone. Very jazzy. I thought I was expecting a little bit more from the holo, considering there's like 22 only. They're the holy grail, like the Charizards of.
Yeah.
So rare.
I like the background. I just don't want the bands to be there. I want the bands to either be the same color. Maybe they could have inverted the colors there and done like dark lettering, and kept the shiny on the band as well. Because I just thought it'd be the whole thing would be shiny.
Yeah,
but it's still cool. I mean, it's still very cool looking, and the fact you win loads of other stuff with it is very cool, obviously. But
yeah, winning the other stuff with it is really cool. Yeah, I don't know if it just doesn't stand out enough from the other ones to me to like for how rare and like significant it is. But it would be fucking cool to be one of the people that pulled this. This is iMason X, like amazing to pull one of these. Incredible to own.
I think a telltale sign of what people thought about it was like the first few that appeared on Twitter. They were like, "Is this the people were like, is this the good one?" Like people weren't actually quite sure whether if they'd packed a shiny or like it was just a special edition. So yeah, I think maybe something to note for future. I think maybe the whole band should just have no yellow on it, like the limited. Like it should just be like its own separate thing. Effectively.
It's definitely different. Like the market now being full of these animated cards, just something we're not used to with it. There's suddenly movement and color and like epileptic fit waiting to happen on the marketplace at all times. So it's definitely a change. We had a load of different special designs, didn't we, to get your heads around. We've got Chrome. We've got Chrome inspired by the greatest trophies in the world. Stadium, no place like home. Waves, by the way, the best maestros glide a ball across the pitch.
Wow.
Someone had to spend their afternoon coming up with these cliche fucking
I was just thinking that's an English project.
Yeah. Scorcher. Ever seen football so good? It's liquid heat, it flows and it burns. This card was inspired by the flow of red hot football. There you go. Lightning. Comes from goals that leave us breathless. I like a bit of lightning. Lightning's got a lot of shouts as the favourite so far, isn't it?
The lightning is the one for me, definitely.
Fragments by the record-breaking players it belongs to, and the holo. You know, early shout for me would be at lightning. I do like fragments as well. So, you know,
some cool ones there. I think they've done a good job overall, definitely.
Right. So that's 10 minutes of us talking about card designs. Should we start opening some cards and see what we've got? We've talk about the players we've picked up as well and why we've got them. Yeah. Should we go me limited, you limited, me rare, you rare?
Sure. Well, we could. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's go for that.
What have you got? What have you got in mind?
I've got no. I was just going to say maybe we do like 10 at a time each or something. But then maybe if we just get through them all, it might work. But...
All right. I got Herbal in stack, so I bought a few players for just for stacks purposes this morning. So I got a little bit excited. So I don't know how to do this. I have to tear it myself.
Oh, that is. It's like being at uni all over again, isn't it? Tearing that.
This is one of the ways Sorare gets you. This is how you can get to. I was buying 50p cards just to have another chance.
Oh my god! I don't know if this is good or bad, but this looks good.
Right, so that's really exciting.
Oh,
regular.
It's a normal one.
Nice looking card. Solid tash and beard combo on him there. Continue on. Okay.
See, those normal cards look good as well. I think the limited ones with sort of like the marbly design in the background look cool.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to start moving through. This is my Croatian goalkeeper. One of the rewards. Old man, but sometimes old people are the good people. And here he is. Another nice tash and beard combo.
We do mention tashes and beards quite a lot, don't we, on this show?
Prerequisite for liking a card, liking a player in general, especially when you've won him. Gustav Christensen is another part of the Hertha Berlin's current collection I'm building. There is differences between the normal and the special edition cards when they're doing that thing as well, isn't it? So we need to keep an eye out for that, see if we can pick up on it. Tiny little goatee on him.
One thing I was going to mention actually was I was kind of hoping there'd be some different images as part of special edition as well, like the guy with the shades or someone doing that, or yeah, you know those cool ones. We all know that they do these images as part of media day at these football clubs, like so the images must exist. I guess they have to pay for them. Oh, Van Aken,
very nice Van Aken there. The goat, the Lord. I had to get him in just at a chance at the hollow. Obviously, it's already gone, so that was a letdown. But I own the Lord now. You know, I feel like it's part of football heritage, isn't it? When you're on Sorare.
Yeah.
This is Mazza, very very exciting under 23 player for Hertha Berlin, young.
Oh, it's that special edition, baby!
That is one of my better limited cards. Going to be a mainstay of my Hertha stack and my under 23.
So that's particles. That's particles, right? I think that was what they said it was.
That's nice. Look at that. One. I was going to say, you beautiful man. You beautiful man.
Hey, I thought another thing that Sorare could have done as well as part of this, the Hollows one. They should have said there's 22 in total, 11 of these type, 11 of these type, and then 11 random ones we're not going to tell you. So then someone could have unpacked one and not even known they had the. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I love that little animation, by the way. That is fun.
Yeah.
Martin Winkler, another under 23 Hertha player. Hertha have got a lot of decent under 23 players, which is why I went for them. I also really like the club anyway. So,
and you've been there, right? You've been there to watch a game.
Yeah, it gave me access into contender by going for these. An under 23 Hertz stack is the way to go.
Ooh.
Carbonic. Ooh. Oh, look at that little tash.
Well, he looks a little bit like a pedo there, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, like a pedo, but also like he's not old enough to have a drink.
Yeah.
Right, star rewards, Mika Bireth. Sturmgratz forward, a star reward he was. We were kind of disappointed on stream when we opened this up, didn't we, in a card reveal video. You can make it up to me here by being a special edition. That is not what he has done. Caicedo, this is quite a nice one. So what did I have? About 45 cards when we started. So 10%. We're looking at 4 or 5 to be, level. That would be fair, wouldn't it? Anything higher than that would be great. Anything lower, a little bit disappointed. Caicedo just comes out as a regular, another under 23 there. Same thing, I was going for the Chelsea under 23 stack. Nicholas Jackson, Fofana, all these voices to come.
Nicholas Jackson's just signed a new 58-year contract, I believe, at Chelsea.
Spreading his wages over his 9 sets of grandchildren's lives.
Ooh. Go on, baby.
Number 2 in the bag, and that's another one of the nice ones. Nicholas Jackson and Mazza so far. That's a stadium effect, obviously.
Generic stadium. I'm pretty sure it's not Stamford Bridge.
Generic stadium 2. When you start up on FIFA and get given the basic pack. I like that.
That's a good one.
Far, at least I've hit 2 good ones of my players so far. Nicholas Jackson. And
hey, you're riding on about 25% right now, aren't you? I think maybe 20%.
Yeah, we were. Okay, little error there. Omar El Hilal was the next one. And he followed up Nicholas Jackson with another stadium. Back-to-back stadiums. Omar El Hilal, which was an under 23 prize, wasn't he? So that is back-to-back stadium pulls. He's not like obviously a price one, but he's worth a couple of quid, wasn't he? He was in our last reward videos as an under 23 reward. So very nice. We take Omar. 3 specials now, you know. We're getting towards that average hit.
I'm liking the amount of blue teams that you seem to have collated here. Much better than sporting red teams.
Considering my favourite teams are Man United and Bristol City, this is a weird route to go down. But Pal's a very good player. Started the season very well as well. Very cheap, very underrated. Used to be a monster. Had a bad injury and down period, but he's actually doing very well again now. Would highly recommend. Ryoa Agawa won. You know, when it started and the prices were mental for these new season cards. I used to have his Tokyo FC super rare. So I just knew who he was. And he was about basically one of the cheapest ones I could actually afford. So we got him in just so I had some in-season cards. And then it barreled from there. Takuri Kaneko, another J-League legend over in Belgium now. Regular cards. Tim Gola, under 23 kid from Hertha Berlin, just for the stack. This is another 53 pence purchase this morning with jealousy, where I just want to up my chances of actually getting some limited editions. And Tim is in the club. I do think these limited ones look nice so far, especially like the ones with the blue on them look really nice on it.
They look nicer in person, don't they, than on people's Twitter images.
Tino obviously was in the England squad. Did he make the field in either of the 2 games? I was watching them. I wasn't playing 100%.
He definitely didn't play first game, I don't think, but I didn't watch second game, so.
I watched it, but I wasn't paying total attention to the subs. After I made my sub on Rivals, that was about it for me, my interest, you know, and I did not bring on Tino Livramento. Fofana, another one of my under 23 Chelsea stack.
This would be good. Ooh.
No. If there is a tell, I think there is a tell on whether it's a special edition when the packs are opening. I don't know what it is, and I kind of don't want to know because I don't want the excitement ruined on this. But there definitely is. I've seen people talking about it, but I prefer not to know when I'm doing it.
Yeah, I don't notice it if there is one. So
something lighting, or is an extra layer on the card or something? I can't remember what it was. I think it was an extra layer on the card. They might have said. But Charmy, he was a reward. Yuri Tielemans,
be another good one to get a special ed of.
Goal for Belgium in the first game of the double game week, wasn't it? I think, or decisive, definitely decisive.
Let's see some lightning.
Or another stadium. No, just a basic Yuri. Right, so there is my yellow summary. Do you want to switch over to your yellows? That's my yellows. I've got my rares to go.
Oh my God.
That's 22 yellows gone. Should we switch to your yellows and then we'll move on?
Yeah, let's go for it. I'm a little bit nervous now.
Okay, over to Mr. DawNados then. For Paul Moorcroft there, DawNados. Start ripping these bad boys.
Oh, I'm a little bit excited. Okay, so I've got 44 limiteds, 5 reds. Maybe we'll do 20, 25 limiteds now and go back to you. So let's start with our boy, Arthur Peardford. I believe I won him as a reward, under 23, centre mid. He plays centre mid for Westerlo, but yeah, let's see what happens here.
Okay, let's start cranking them.
Oh.
You want to mute your tab as well so we can hear us talk over the top of it? You know? I remember when a wise man once told me that when I started doing it.
Yeah.
So Arthur, first one in.
There we go. Arthur Peardfort. Good head of hair there. Didn't actually know what he looked like, and now I do. So nice to meet you, Arthur. I'm Johnny. I'll be your manager for the next decade. Right.
On to the next one. Let's keep rolling. So you've got 49 overall. 49 overall. So
we've gone straight in with an Everton player. Okay.
Let's go. Keep them rolling.
Sorry, yeah, just a little bit excited about this.
I know your Everton is desperate for some at least one limited.
I need
Everton.
one. I don't know what the tell is, but maybe that's the tell. Beto. No, it's not a special edition, but he's special to me, and that's the main thing. Okay, not a special edition. Hopefully, you're going to get some minutes this year. We'll see. Carly Chukwuemeka, Prize won last week, I believe, on the show. So let's see what he can do. Obviously a Premier League player, so it'd be nice to get him that extra bit of value on top of being a special edition.
Mm-hmm. So we're looking for 5 special editions overall from your pool, aren't we? To hit the mark.
That'd be good. I'm on 0 at the moment. Right. Dan Undoy, a prize from a few weeks ago. Swiss legend, currently injured, I believe, but been linked with some good teams. So
lost to England in the Euros, obviously.
You did.
Our good friend Swiss Mafia on the tail end of a penalty shootout hiding.
Look at that. Woo! Okay, Dan Undoy, you are not a special edition. Right. Next. Oh, and here we go. The main event. It's Dwight McNeil. I would freaking love it if this is a special edition.
Right. Dwight McNeil.
Please. Come on. Lightning McNeil, please. That rolls off the tongue. Lightning McNeil.
Unbelievably well-valued player in the Premier League for Sorare purposes. No special edition for you.
Dwight.
No special edition.
That is absolutely gutting. That ends the show for me. I'm not interested anymore. Right. Continue. Emmanuel Ekong won as a prize last week. Under 23. Don't know anything about him at all.
Yeah. Dwight McNeil, the only saving light of Everton's season so far, right? Scores have still been pretty decent considering the team is overall turgid. We did an Everton performance review on the podcast in our last video. If you want to have a little look at that, see on Johnny's early season thoughts on Everton. Who've you got at the weekend?
Just a nice, easy Aston Villa away on the weekend. Would love it. Would love it if we got a draw. That's the aim.
Does Champions League start next week? Does it?
Yeah. Maybe a few more weeks. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit longer after the international break.
After the next international break. Yes, you haven't even got the hope of them wanting to rest players.
They do have a few injuries, but yeah, we've obviously not started the season well, but hopefully we can move on from that. Right, Frankie Kent, a very strong player up in Scotland.
Strong physically or in scores?
Both. I'm pretty sure he can lift a lot in the gym, I think. I'm pretty sure. But okay, Gedson Fernandez, one of my better new season cards that I bought, doing really well for Besiktas. This would be a nice one to get. I've also got a little Besiktas collection on the way, coming together. I think I'm just about to hit the plus 3%. So it'd be nice to get some special editions here.
One of the plus points of prices being so low now is that you can rack up those collections pretty easily, can't you? Like I was picking up 50p Hertha players today just to fill out my collection in the packet still, in the condom wrapper. There is a thought some people keeping them in the wrapper, isn't there? I
know one person who definitely won't be able to do that, and that's me, because I can't keep hold of anything like that for more than about 10 minutes. But yeah, I could see someone like you doing something like that, potentially.
Well, with things like NBA Top Shot and NFL All Day, keeping them in, I guess you're doing it on the premise that they're a special edition, aren't you? And people will pay up in the hope of that. I mean, if one of the players' hollows didn't go, say 22, and there's only 21 revealed, and so somewhere in the remaining packs was a hollow, then you'd buy up those cards, wouldn't you?
Big time.
We're on to another Everton player here.
Yeah, so I thought I'd just pause here because Iliman has a very strong possibility to become my next favourite player. I love this guy. It'd be very nice to pack a special edition of this boy. Come on. On 0 from 9 so far, I think. So obviously not going too great for me. But
you have picked up a Michael Keane special edition, didn't you?
I did. I saw him on the market, secondary market, for £2.30, and that just shows the type of player that Michael Keane is. That even his special edition is very cheap. But managed to pick him up. Just had to get someone in, just so I've got someone there, to hold the fort if I don't get any here. I know there's been a lot of positive stories of people packing a lot of good stuff, but also we've seen some sob stories of a lot of cards getting revealed and no special editions. So hoping that's not the case for me. Usually get pretty good luck from opening boxes and stuff, don't I? So maybe I'm due a bit of bad luck.
Yeah, you're always good at pulling those cards from the reward boxes.
Yeah, Earthman Kveki. Love a bit of Earthman Kveki, but he's let me down this time. Right, another Everton boy. Come on, let's have an Everton special edition. I think I've got 9 Everton cards. I think I've gone through, 4 or 5 I've opened so far. No special editions. So is this the one? No, it is not the one.
Obviously, started the season with a little injury, didn't he?
He has, but
he's capable.
Here we go. Another Everton card is straight amongst us. James Tarkowski, love this guy. Lives on the line, clearing balls off the line. Loves it so much. So it's only right that I get a lightning special edition of him, right?
Or a regular James Tarkowski.
God's sake.
And next up, we have very good scorer, James Tarkowski, Jesper Lindstrom.
Jesper Lindstrom. Another Everton boy. Come on.
Can we achieve the Everton dream?
Please. I beg of you.
He begs of us.
I beg of you. Oh,
beg a bit more.
Beg a bit. Okay, right. We're on to some more useless cards. Right, this is a card I won a few weeks ago. Don't know a huge amount about him. I'm pretty sure he's been injured ever since I won him. So probably going to get a special edition of him, I'd imagine. Ooh.
There's a stamp of approval. And regular Jonathan Scherzer.
Oh, Johnny Scherzer. Okay. Oh, Jordan Turanariga, one of your ex-lovers.
Turanariga, ex-Hertha Berlin. This is from the Crafting Factory, right?
I believe I did craft this lad, and he's managed to get himself back into the team now. I think he had a bit of a bang on. Something happened different there.
I think he was off, wasn't he?
Oh, I've seen what the thing is. The tell is. I won't tell you in case you didn't notice, and I don't want to spoil it for you, but I've got my first special edition. Get in.
From the Crafting Factory to the wall. Let's sweat it up now more.
And also a good player that scores well when he plays. A card I'll probably use a fair amount if I don't sell him. So, yeah, happy with that.
Yeah, I think he was rumoured to be on his way, which is why he was out of the squad throughout the season.
That's right. So should we do maybe a couple more, and then we'll go back to you again, I reckon? Yeah. Right, Luka Avenusic.
I've got very big rare up first on my screen. Obviously, there's some that aren't in packs as well at the moment, isn't there? I can see I've got 2 limiteds left over, including my boy, Michael Cuisance.
Ah, yes. Ex-Football Index legend, Michael Cuisance. Okay. Luka Ivanusic, you are not the one. Right, Lucas Friedrichs changed teams this summer to Altac, I think they're pronounced. Supposed to be a good little player, but Altac obviously aren't that good a team. So, yeah, we'll see. Be nice to pack a special edition, though. Oh, nah, don't think that's it. Okay, should we end there? There we go. We got one. I've got 1 out of 20 odd there. So obviously not going on quite a good a rate as you, but
okay. So mine's back up. So I've got 2 limiteds left that I can open. There's Cuisance. So we've got 22 rares left. 22 rares. We're going to load up a big name to start. Adam Zorgain, obviously, it's some monster scores, one of the best contender midfielders going. Didn't leave in the summer. There's lots of rumours about maybe he'd go. Stayed, set to dominate, challenger midfield.
Ooh.
Do not have a special edition of him.
No, I don't think
Just
so.
the regular Adam Zorgain. The black, white, and red looks nice, though.
I got to say, the rare ones of this version look like the old 2018 to 2019 cards a little bit from the front. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I guess because they're full body ones, because the original ones are full body, aren't they? Kind of like him.
Ex-Bristol City legends, Alex Scott.
Hey, you'd like to get this in.
I'd like to get some Bristol City boys, in special edition, which we have missed here. But an ex-Bristol City boy. I'm going for a Bournemouth stack as well. Under 23 options all over the place at Bournemouth. That's what I'm going with Hertha, Bournemouth, Chelsea. As you can see, another ex-Bristol City legend.
And also, I forgot to mention, we could be looking out for some accidental shirt serial matches, because I've seen some people have packed some. I think it's probably for people that have changed shirt number during the summer or something like that. But yeah,
Semenyo,
keep an eye.
Yeah, keep it in mind. Good point. Started the season very well, Semenyo, hasn't he? Been really, really good. Most shots in the Premier League, I think, so far this season. Really good player, Semenyo. Looks on fire. Was absolutely dirt cheap for the season as well.
Scored against Everton last week.
Scored against Everton as well. Bobby Takova Reid, ex-Bristol City legend. Bobby Reid, 3 Bristol City boys in a row. And Bobby draws us a blank as well. We move on to the first of the Hertha players. Got myself a little Hertha stack. Diego Demme X.
Napoli.
It's definitely Serie A. Napoli. Blue team. And I think it's Napoli, isn't it? It's Napoli or Lazio in my head. I think it's Napoli. Diego Demme. Nothing from him. Iliman Ndiaye. It would be absolutely glorious to pack a special Everton player.
I'd love it. I'd love it for you, to be honest. So
it's not this one.
Damn it.
Nothing better than just ripping open JPEGs, drinking whiskey. What a life, eh?
This is the dream.
Zabanier, part of the under-23 Bournemouth stack, Ukrainian international. Very good prospect. Looked really good in the Euros. And he got a lot of praise for it, considering Ukraine got battered in the first game and didn't do a whole lot. But he looked good. Very jovial-looking character there. Very large mouth. And no special edition. Still looking for that first rare special.
Kevin Sessa. Don't think I know this guy.
He's the one in under-23. He started the season injured. From all people that I've talked to, is meant to come into the side when he's back from injury. So an early pickup there. No special edition. A bin dipper.
Be good to get a special edition in a bin dipper, though. People love it.
A dirty cop-out. So this would be a nice special edition to get because I instantly want to sell it.
Oh, and you got one. And you've got one. And you've got one. Be Lightning. Lightning's the best. Oh, you got a bloody special edition bin dipper.
Have I used my rare special edition luck on a cop-out? I mean, at least I can sell him.
You can, but it means you can't keep him.
Oh, special edition Liverpool player. Please don't be my only rare special edition.
Maybe you can swap. Maybe you can swap someone who's got got a rare special edition you do want.
Lightning Liverpool player. Got decisive in the midweek. In the international break, sorry.
I suppose you didn't sell him during the international break.
We craft him. He was a prize or a craft in the last one. Aquanza was a prize and Simicast was the craft. We had a double cop-out reveal. So it's another under-23 Hertha Berlin player. Linus Gector started the season quite well. Very respectable looking young man. Louis Fortin, you crafted him once. I've owned his one of 100 and one of 1,000 for a very long time, and he absolutely never plays football. Somehow is still an under-23 goalie. He was the cheapest rare option that I knew of this morning. He was the only person I knew. So I bought him for £2.50 just to add someone to this video. And he is a basic. Lucas Schürrle. Schürrle me the money.
That's
not what I did there?
Kind of.
Not really. Well, we are 40 minutes almost into the video. A couple of whiskeys down, so the jokes are going to get worse. Looks sort of like, if you watched Fallout?
I have.
He looks sort of like the bad guy, the ghoul.
I was thinking he looked like a thin, blonde James Tarkovsky.
Thin, blonde James Tarkovsky or the ghoul from Fallout. Tell us in the comments below which one you think he looks more like. Next up, another regular.
Bloody regulars.
Martin Winkler.
Hey, have you got John Joe Kenny rare?
I haven't. He's started like an absolute firecracker, isn't he? His price is just evolved away from me.
He's a boy. He's turning out to be a bit of a boy, isn't he?
It's great. Started the season absolutely on fire. Milos Kirkos, under 23 option at Bournemouth again, along with Scott and Zabernia.
Strong neck.
Yeah, strong neck. Strong neck, small eyes. Very straight all the way down. Nicholas Raskin. First crafting session in the factory was a bit of Raskin. Hasn't played for Rangers yet, I don't think. Price has dropped to absolutely nothing. Yeah.
He played the last 10 minutes of the last game, so I think he's back at least amongst the bench. So maybe we'll get a game soon. I've got us limited to unpack after you, so we will see.
Pascal Clements, under 23 at Hertha Berlin. So I'm on 4 special editions, aren't I, from 45-ish cards. So right. one more would tip me over. Next up, Sam Johnson. Reveal will change players' team.
Ooh, and we've already seen a certain friend of ours unpack a special edition Sam Johnson today, haven't we? Old Swiss Mafia himself.
Swiss Mafia has picked out one. By revealing it, you will reflect to update his new team. Okay, Sam. As an in-season goalkeeper, he is one of the more valuable cards in the gallery, so a special edition of him will be good. Swiss Mafia did get a special edition this morning, and he has stolen the Sam Johnson special edition luck. We have the regular stern-looking Sam Johnson. Come on, one more. We're only looking for one more. Natalie Imbruglia would be a great one.
Ibuprofen. Come on, the ibuprofen. This would be nice. So is the towel before it clamps? It is, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So nice card there. What a player.
What a player. Right. Under 23 goalie at Hertha Berlin. This would be a nice one. Jacques Ernst. Hertha Berlin's under 23 keeper. This would be a lovely one. I'm going to look. Bit of luck if I don't look, right? 10%. Oh, no. Come on, one more. One more's all we want.
Can someone explain to me the tell? Because why would you want to tell? You don't want to tell. Otherwise, just tell me when I get the pack.
Yeah, so we ended up on 4. I think that is about right because we've got cards unopened. So we've got 3 rares, 2 limits unopened. So I think we've ended up bang on average. Which is what my wife says to me about me a lot. So I think we have to accept that. I would say 3 of those are quite nice, right? Mazda is a very nice card, Jackson and Simicas. So I will take that and we will head back over to you to keep things rolling.
I can't believe you got a rare Lightning Liverpool player.
Liverpool player.
Okay, back to me. So I'm on one of... How do you show that screen where you reveal?
Maybe if you refresh...
Oh, that's risky.
Risky, but we like risks over here. That's what we're about.
All right, we're refreshing.
So 25 with 5 rares, 25 limiteds left. It says revealed at the top.
Okay, so we just check that. So we're on 1 of 19 so far, so 5% effectively. Need to increase that a little bit. I mean, those Everton cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 3 more Everton cards hiding in my gallery somewhere that I've forgotten about that might still give me special editions. So here we go.
Okay, let's start ripping them.
Let's start with a special edition. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Get me going for the second half. Game of 2 halves. Not a good start.
Not the start you're after.
Someone who used to be a darling of German second division football and is now absolute tripe. Reveal will alter the card because he now plays for Toulouse. Let's say to win a better card.
Wow.
Okay, special edition on the way in a minute, but not this one. Oh. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's a nice Toulouse shirt. Right, next card. Come on, let's have something nice. Okay, so Matthew Apollo was one of the few cards I opened when there was a 10% chance of unpacking another card when you bought Challenger cards. And I literally had no idea who he was, so I unpacked him. Turns out he was an under 23 goalkeeper worth like 30 quid. So he's been very good to me so far. A lot of clean sheets. If he can be a special edition as well. What a player, though. Oh, almost a serial match. So close. Right. Max Fingraf. Apparently quite a good player by all accounts, according to Twitter. Don't know a huge amount about him, but it's supposed to be a good card.
Okay.
Such poor amount of luck here for me so far. Riva.
Best sponsor in the world.
Yeah. Got their
Next
shirt
one
behind me. Right, Michael Lang.
Michael Lang.
Someone who I was going to sell, but decided not to. Maybe he'll be a special edition. Maybe he won't. Mate, where's all my luck gone?
Still time.
Still time. Just need a little run. Okay, so here comes some of my Besiktas stack. Besiktas stack. Would be nice to get some special editions here. Get me over that 3% threshold for my collection bonus. No.
I was happy with mine. Would have liked one more rare. I feel rare is where you're going to get the value, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would have been nice to pull a Premier League rare player from a team that I actually don't despise.
Raskin. I mean, he looks like he's had a few beers, doesn't he? He needs to sort himself out a bit. It looks like he's lost his way. Okay, another Besiktas player. Come on, special edition. Where's you at? They're just not coming my way tonight.
Nope. Next one up.
Besiktas
stack is not doing it.
Here we go. Right.
Natalie Imbruglia.
Timothy Ibuprofen. Come on.
All the seal.
Come on now. I deserve this. The amount of money I've put into my freaking Everton stacks. Oh, it's a shiny. Damn. Okay. Bloody Timothy. Right. Vasilis Barkas. This was a prize. Was it a prize or was it something like a craft? I think it was a craft last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Starting goalkeeper for FC Utrecht. Own his rare as well. Good little scorer. Good little player. Hope for a special edition. Not getting one.
Not getting one.
Bloody hell. Okay, next one. Oh, Boubacar has recently moved to Hatayspor as of a couple of days ago. So I don't know how this is going to work. Is it going to reveal a Besiktas top? Presume so.
Used to be a hell of a goat on the platform, didn't he?
Yeah, too.
I won him and Berardi on the same week when they were worth lows. Didn't sell him, and then his so rare career fell to pieces.
Okay. Another Everton player. I think I've got two left, Mikalenko and Chermiti.
One of the cheaper Everton starting options, isn't he? Considering he plays international football as well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he has come out non-special. Okay. Wouter goes. Good little card that I won as a prize last week. Under 23. Supposed to be a good little player, apparently. Don't know a huge amount about him, but...
Yeah, I know absolutely nothing about him. Not someone I've ever heard of. Here we go.
Just not going well, is it?
Yeah, he's giving you the smirk as well.
I was just thinking that. Right, Yannick Tholin, one of my first ever rare goalkeepers I bought about 4 years ago, has played maybe 4 matches of football in those 4 years.
He had one little spell, didn't he, when he got in because of an injury or a transfer or something, and everyone was...
And I'd already sold him for about £5 at that point. So, okay. I mean, he's been grey for 4 years, so he's not doing too great. Right. Right. This is my last Everton card.
Last Everton card.
Save the
You're going to have
best
to
one
start
last.
hitting some magic soon.
Come on. Please. I beg of you. Well, that is disappointing, isn't it? 9 Everton cards and 9 disappointments.
You'll have to
One
go and
from
buy them all instead now. Just
right. Shall we do the rares?
Yep. You out of limiteds, are you?
Yeah, 1 from 34. That's not great.
Do you have any unopenable though? You might have some unopenable. I've got 5.
I didn't have any unopenable, I don't think. I've got 1 unopenable rare though. I know that. Right. Anthony Dijubu Malambo. So this was a rare tier 5 craft from last week who I hadn't heard of, but actually is worth 50 quid, which is a small fortune in Sorare these days. So
yeah, that was a hell of a pull.
Yeah, it would be even nicer to get a special edition. Let's have some whiskey. Maybe that's what I've been doing wrong.
They're going to start selling players on the auction market now. Is their actual card, I take it?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought about that.
Because from what I can see, all the auctions end in like 4 hours and they're all packs. So I presume they're going to start posting up the actual players now.
Oh, there we go then. I was going to say, I presume there's a cut-off. Right, your boy, Louis Fortan. You didn't get a special edition, but I will.
Louis. We've got so many Louis between us. Let's get a special edition in. Pray for Louis.
No, it's a no. It's a big fat no from Sorare for me tonight. Okay. Oh, here we go. So, I can open it. What does it say?
Update his team.
That's fine. Earlier it said I couldn't open it, so it must have changed in the last hour. Right, maybe that's a sign. Yeah, it is a sign.
Yeah, there's a sign, baby.
It's going to be in his Dynamo Zagreb kit. I like this a lot. That has saved the video for me. What a player. What a guy. I'm pretty sure he's the next Ronaldo from what I've read absolutely nowhere. So, but yeah, that is cool card. All jokes aside.
And as it is far in the video now, we can say that it's because the floor lights up, doesn't it? With like a pattern when you're getting a special edition.
It's nice. It's nice to pack one from a league that has the thing on as well. Because some of them don't, I think, if I'm not mistaken, but I might be wrong. But yeah, that's very cool. I don't know how he's going to do in Croatia, but probably better than he was going to do at Augsburg on the bench. So we'll see how that goes. Right, 2 more cards. Rodrigo Becao, ex-Udinese guy that was heavily linked with Everton. Won him as a prize a couple of weeks ago. Can he pack? Nice.
I think if you ended up with 2 rares, 1 limit, I think you could call that a good job done.
Yeah.
Based on the majority of yours being limited, so 1 more chance. It's not the Voldemort of the Turkey.
Romeo Dunn to finish. Okay.
Romeo, where art thou, Romeo?
Can he do it with his last pack magic? Ooh.
Well, the floor is silent.
The floor is silent, but I did get 1 rare at 5, so that is, good. Obviously, the limiters didn't go quite as I wanted. Would have loved to get some Everton ones. I did already buy Michael Keane for £2, so that is good news.
Okay. Well, that was our reveals. So you ended up with 2. If you refresh, I think you pull up your revealed page, can't you?
Why is it only said 2 of them? Yes.
Because they've moved clubs. That's why it says.
Of course.
Yeah. Come on.
Why does it still say 10 limited cards there? Whoa.
Because they can't be opened.
Delayed cards. I've got 10.
You've got 10.
Wow.
2 limit. Right. Click your reveal button. And let's see what.
Got a bit excited there. Okay, right. 2 from 39. So 5% basically. Obviously.
Jordan Torunariga. And then your collection of lovely looking new season cards. And over here, I'll just quickly pop mine up. We ended up with these 4. Omar El Halil, Mazza, and Simicas, and Nicholas Jackson. But before we disappear, should we have a quick look at the Mbappe teams for tomorrow?
Sure, yeah.
What a way to finish off. We're just under an hour, so we may as well crank it up to about an hour with a quick look at our Mbappe teams for tomorrow. You've built yours, right?
Well, I have built mine. It is subject to change, obviously. We're doing this show on a Thursday, so as everyone knows, everything can change in the last few hours before Friday deadline. I did originally put in a limited Bruno Fernandes in here and captain before realising there's going to be how many people in the prize pool? 66,000. Probably going to be a lot more than that by 3 p.m. tomorrow. So pretty unlikely I'll get first place. Or even 500th place to win a tier 5. So I'm probably just going to go for a full stack of commons by the time I change this tomorrow, just so I can put Bruno Fernandes somewhere else where he will be more worthwhile. But maybe I'll just put a Bruno Fernandes common in there. But yeah, I've sort of tried to think out of the box a little bit, just purely because, a lot of stacks are going to be Man City and Bayern Munich, and quite rightly so, they're probably going to do very well. But I've tried to think out the box a little bit. I've gone for Nadim Amiri just because they've got a really good fixture. Werder Bremen at home, and he's been scoring really well recently. Gone for Ousmane Dembele, who's been doing pretty well. He's got some very good scores recently, and I think potentially doesn't get thought about quite as much at Paris Saint-Germain. Obviously, quite a frustrated player that's been injured a lot. Gone for Nicholas Sula as well, one of the old FI legends. Sula. Back in the day. Also a very good peaky scorer. Show you some scores here. Likes the odd high score. So I do like to have some players in that can do that. And then I went for Bryce Samba as a little rogue goalkeeper pick, as once again he does like a little peaky score. And they have a good fixture. I think they've got Olympique Lyonnais at home. So pretty good fixture for them. So yeah, a little bit out of the box. I could change all of that by tomorrow and just go full Man City stack, or obviously full Everton stack. Probably do that because Everton are going to smash Aston Villa 5-0. But yeah, I don't know what you think. I mean, it is mainly just for me to try and get 400 points to get a raffle ticket to try and meet Mbappe or win some tickets, whatever. Like, I'm not trying to. Obviously, I'd love my team to get 500 points and maybe get a card, but it's just going to be very unlikely with the amount of high-powered freaking Champion Europe cards that are going to be on show there.
Yeah, same as you. I'm not trying to win a prize in this. I will probably put in a limited, because I usually end up with some spare limiteds that are fairly decent because I've run out of comps to put them in. So I probably will put one in here just for the 20% to try and get to the 400 because I want the ticket just for the excitement. One of the things I forgot to say when we open those, you need a special edition to enter a special edition competition, don't you? So either yours, you could probably run Torunariga, couldn't you, in yours? And I could probably run Jackson would be fine, or Mazza would probably do it as well. So yeah, that's one of the things you need to tick off your reveals, didn't you?
Yeah, and also the rare one, actually. Obviously, I don't know how that's going to go in Zagreb, but imagine signing a new player from Germany to Augsburg to Dynamo Zagreb. You'd like to think that might be quite good, but yeah. So I might even have two options for teams there. You
might say that's where I'm going to fall behind because Simicas isn't going to play. Whatever I think about Liverpool, he's unlikely to play anyway. So I will need a rare special edition card from the market or by buying some more cards to open. So yeah. There's this first sighting of a flashing card when I'm building a thing. Nice. It's odd. I'm going to chuck a Matoma in there. I'm building my Mbappe team live on screen. I might put in the GOAT. Surely he's back this week, right? As my captain. Get me over 400 points and get me the raffle ticket.
That's a good shout because he's still a little bit of a risk, but
yeah. And I need a great goalie. He's got a great goalkeeping matchup this week on this list.
It's weird with keeps, isn't it? Because you want to have someone that's got a good matchup, but then also someone that's not from such a good team that they just don't get any action at all.
Yeah, and as soon as they let in one goal, then they're basically their points are done. Becker's probably a half decent shout. I reckon Forest have probably got enough to have a few shots on goal, but probably don't. Do I want to put him in though? Is the issue.
A revenge match against Chelsea, or is he on loan from Chelsea? He probably can't play, can he?
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's worked out. Yeah, Martinez versus Everton seems like a great shout.
Don't think so. No.
What's Hakimi? Oof.
There's going to be a lot. This is the thing. There's going to be so many Hakimi picks.
But we're beating the game this time, aren't we? We're not beating.
Yeah, true.
We're not beating the players. We're beating the game. So we only have to get 400. We can all get to 400 together. Let's do it together. Yamal. Remember I got a Yamal for 8th place in the Euro tournament, and I sold him because we got pissed for 10 days in a row in Germany, and then I had to fund it by selling my star award Lamine Yamal. But he is an absolute phenom. Girona's had a quite good season last year, didn't they? So I'm not sure that's the sitter it looks like for him on paper, although he does sort of seem matchup proof at the moment. Have you got any good forwards for me?
Oh, well, I know Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich obviously have very good fixtures this weekend, so could potentially go there. I mean, like you say, you don't necessarily need to go different to everyone else. You just need to get someone that's like going to get you over that 400 threshold. So someone like Dembele or Harry Kane, maybe something like that.
Yeah, obviously Salah looks good, doesn't he? I don't want to put a Liverpool player in.
Barcola be not a bad shout. It's obviously started the season really well.
Yeah. Should I put Salah in? It feels dirty, doesn't it?
Don't do that, mate.
Don't do that. I can't do it. I don't want to put Kane in. If he doesn't score, he's not.
What about Barcola or who else plays up front for for Paris Saint-Germain?
It's always hard after an international break, isn't it, to try and
yeah, it really is.
To try and come up with. You could just go Haaland. You could just ride the hot hand.
I mean, they got Brentford, haven't they, at home? So, but then I've always said this about Haaland. Like his AA isn't great, but then also he scores a hat trick every game. So who gives a fuck?
191.63 to start the season.
Yeah, good shout. Just a solid. Should get you 60 points probably.
Yeah, let's go for Haaland and let's captain the limited for the bonus. And that's what I'm going to enter in the Mbappe week 1. Get me that raffle ticket. There they go. You look lovely. Fancy Matoma to do in Ipswich. Happy days. But yeah, we've got ourselves to an hour. I am happy with my pools. I got a couple of good limited ones. I do need to get myself a rare one to enter the competition. How do you feel after that? Little underwhelmed?
A little underwhelmed with the limited, but really happy to get the rare one. Would have loved to have packed an Everton one. I was really hoping. I was hoping if I got up to sort of 10 Everton cards, the chances are I'm going to win one for the 10% thing. But yeah, so that's a little bit gutting. But
you just have to buy them now. Just have to buy them.
I mean, let's be honest, I'm going to do that. So yeah, underwhelming, but very cool to get a lightning card.
All right. Well, I think we'll cut ourselves off there. If you're still here now, if you could like, subscribe, and all that vibe, it'd be very much appreciated by us here. It keeps us all feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. If you're new to So Rare, you can sign up with our link below in the description. We've had another podcast out this week where we talk about all the recent changes to So Rare. If you want to give that a listen, it's on our channel, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Podcasts. That'd be great as well. Really appreciate all the support. We do have a giveaway coming this weekend, and we've got a couple of other milestones we're very close to. So we could have a few giveaways in a row coming up. So there's that to look forward to as well. Really appreciate everyone's support. But for now, we're off. Big night of setting up our teams for tomorrow's game week deadline to come. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Viva la Thursday Club.
Up the toffees. Come on.